Hello, sweet. So this is where we are. We got Jay D moderating angler down there. There he is, look, going for a wonder. And we're quite close to the rods, so you're gonna have to go up in the air a little bit, unfortunately. There we go. Hope you're well, sweet. Oi, oi. Right. Once again, guys, I tried the fathoms. And once again, guys, they've gone back in the bag. And the rockets have come out. I'm not getting on with them reels at all. So, back to the rockets. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to finish setting up. I've been here for an hour casting, practicing casting. I've got it dialed. So. I'm just going to go and get some water in a bucket because my hands are covered in sand and I don't like it. Not what I'm touching. Multipliers. Bear with me, guys. Tell you what I'll do, guys. Welcome in if you just joined. Who's in the house now? How many people? 7. Well, I'm just setting up, guys. Fishingdorsetlive, John B, Kojak, Miss Piggy, Diane. Welcome in. Right. I've just realised that I need to move my rods to get that off the lens. Sorry, guys. I should have sorted this out first. Right. I'm going to move the rods because they're too close. Hey, right, let's get this straight. Come back a bit. Oh, that's a beauty right there, because we can see the rods, you can see what I'm doing. So there we go. Happy days are set. Right, guys, so today I'm with Jay D and Shane. Jay at the moment, and Shane's coming in a bit. And such like, and Jay no doubt a cod. So yeah, welcome in. Jay's over there, guys, look. There's Jay over there, look. So we're going to leave the camera so you can see me, and if Jay gets a fish we'll run over to Jay and we'll have a look. So happy days, guys, let's have it. We've had a bit of a traumatic start again. I've shouted at a bloke on a paddleboard and I've had issues again with the fathoms. So yeah, man, Fathoms for sale. I can't get on with them. I need some more abus in my life. Welcome in everyone. Sorry I'm not with you at the moment. Give us a second. I hope the quality's good, the sound's good. It all looks good to me, so let's get the live chat up rather than top. What target species? Bass and rays and some cod, hopefully. You never know. Go Kodak, anything, buddy. We've got a good selection today of sea weights with us. I'm going to put a flapper rig out now, which is not like me. We're going to get a flapper rig out with some rag on it for now, and we'll get a big bait out as well. But let's get the rag out first because it's deep, because it's cold and it doesn't need defrosting or anything, you know. So let's get a ragaroo out on a little flapper, a little 2.0 or 1.0, a 1 or a 2.0. I can't remember what size they are. It doesn't really matter, does it? A flapper, just a flapper. The smallest one I've got here, basically, which I think is that one. Because that looks, so I think it's a 1.0 and a 2.0 I've got. I'm going to put the 1.0, or it's a 1 and a 2, I can't remember, but I'm going to put the 1s on for a minute, because they look like the smaller one out of the 2 weeks. So, I reckon I can get away with an Andy Cole. I reckon we can get away with an Andy Cole 5.5 ounce lead at the moment, looking at the currents. I think we'll be alright. So we're going to go with one of Andy's lighter leads. I'm going to go on sea weights later. It's dark, but we're going to go Andy's for a minute during the day and sea weights at night. Mix it up a bit. Sorry if I'm ignoring you guys for a minute. I'm just going to get ready here, guys. Bear with. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just getting ready. Right, I haven't used rag for a while. Let's put a rag on, let's go and bait up. I'm live now, Jay, you see? Yeah. I both their rods, mate, not a problem, you know? I'm just down, and this is Daryl That's what Jim told me, that's 180. One word. Yeah. straight out, Jay, ain't you?
Roughly, yeah.
This way a little bit, but I wouldn't matter if I went left a wee bit, would it?
No.
I'm not going to, though, mate.
You right, David? How you doing? Get off my beach.
I love that car. You can get it wrong, Jay, it still goes right. Here we go, guys, there's the first rod out.
No, go on, get in
No,
there.
no, no, honestly, you go. This is hot. This is one of the reasons I brought this with me.
I don't need to
Go on, mate. Boss, you said that's what it's for, mate. It's a seat as well. Guest seat, isn't it? That's basically why I bought it, Jay. Not just a table for me. It's like really handy for that, look. Got a guest seat.
Yeah, David's coming. So get off my beach.
So you coming down, David?
Yeah, come down,
We're,
David.
we're down the mellow bit, the little slope. We're not down the...
He knows where we are. He usually fishes in the other bay.
Yeah, we're not down the big one, mate. Come down, David. Come on, darling. Come and have a Marley.
Bit of fresh air do you good,
Yeah, a bit
David.
of fresh air, mate. Come on.
We've got plenty of worm in that.
Plenty of fresh air. David Hayes, Miss Piggy, Sweet Concord, welcome in. Welcome in to everybody. I miss JD, welcome in. Yeah, that's it, I think. All just coming. Sammy Hollis, welcome in.
Right, Sammy.
Anyone else? Diane Andrews, I think you were in at the beginning. Hello to anyone that's joined. Sorry if I missed you. I've got one rod out now with ragworm baits, and I'm about to get some sort of second rod out. I don't know whether to predominantly go for rays at the moment. I think it's probably a good idea to stick a pulley pennel, small hook pulley pennel out with a mackerel and squid wrap, I think, or a fishy wrap. Happy days. Yeah, so we had nightmares again, guys. I'm not going to lie. I'm done with the fathoms at the moment. I've got to make my mind up what I'm going to do now. It's not using very much, is one of them. Not for me. Where did I put that lead? I had a lead that I was practicing casting with. Come over here. To get ready. Did I put it somewhere, Jay? Where did I put it, mate?
What?
I had a lead. I come over here for when I was practicing. I put the bloody lead down. It's not the one I've just used, so I've just put a lighter lead on, so I don't think I need a heavy one. That's why I didn't go out as good, actually, to be honest. Still that nice one. I don't know where that's gone, mate. I lost the lead. I'm not really worried, I'm worried. Just one of them. One of Randy's, I don't want to lose it. I'm just... It's going to be a somewhere, buddy, isn't it? I'll leave it in the back.
You right, Willie? How you doing, buddy?
Come from here to there to get ready. Took the lead off of the clip that I was practicing on, right? I come over here, and where did it go? Where did the leg go?
I dropped all mine in the sand. They all buried themselves.
No, it wouldn't have gone. I think I might have put it back in the bag, but I'm not finding a wet lead.
Honestly, I'm a nightmare down there.
No, it is a bit of a nightmare.
I just don't want to drop
I wonder if I put the bucket on top of it. I might have, because I went and got a bucket of water. I might stuck the bucket on top. There's no lid there, mate. Curbside Classics, welcome in. Sorry if I'm ignoring it at the moment. I'm trying to get ready, man, and I've kind of lost stuff. It's not that I'm bothered, I am bothered. It's like one of them Andy made that lead, I don't want to lose it. It's annoying me.
Or is it a grip lead?
Yeah, it's like it's just a plain grip lead. I had it though, it's the thing, it's here somewhere. It's not in the sand, mate. I would never put it on the sand, here. Never. It's a normal silver grip lead. 6.5 ounces. Like I say, I never would have put it on the sand down, serious. Because I know it disappears, so it's really weird. It's not in here, is it? I'm being an idiot. There's a sea weight. Let me check this bag. There's probably a wet lead in here and I'm being an idiot. Yeah, there. I was looking for one with the spikes bent out. And of course I haven't bent that one out yet.
Is that the one you launched at the paddleboarder?
That's the one I launched at the paddleboard, yeah. I was 2 foot away from him, Jay. You missed it.
I heard him.
You missed, no, Jay. That was when I cast. The first time I cast towards him. Then he shouted at me, so I casted at him, and it missed his board by 2 foot. I know that's out of order, guys, but this paddleboarder's being a knob.
No, it's not out of order.
He's being a knob. I don't mind saying that on YouTube. It's my channel, say what I want. He's a knob.
Well, you claim he sees us, 2 people fishing there. Oh,
Yeah. He basically came from the groin next door as soon as he's got our rods out and started paddleboarding in front of us when he was quite happy next door until we came. It's like, mate. So I shouted at him,
Yeah,
and then he wouldn't listen, so he got a lead launched towards him. And I mean, launched towards him, it was a quick cast as well.
That was a good cast.
Yeah, it was a flick as well, like an overhead flick, and it went out really well. I was like, that was really good practice. I need him to come in front more often when I'm practicing. Yeah, it was a bit stressful at first, but we're right now. We're going to catch some fish tonight. Me and Jay have come well early. You can't, this is what I said on my last live, you can't hide all this stuff. When you're a bit miserable, sometimes you've got to show it, not all the time, mind.
Oh, shit.
You got a bite? Has your rod vest gone over? Oh, Jay, you need a bag of stones, mate, sand. Fucking Jay's rod vest has gone over, language. Flipping Jay's rod vest has gone over. That's why we have a bag of stones, guys. So he could have a fish on, we don't know yet. But I've been practicing with the rocket since I got here and I've been emptying the spool on it. So, and it's 18-pound line at 0.4, 0.3, just it's chunky, it's 0.3438, so it's quite chunky line. So it's probably about 140 yards of line I'm putting out, 150 yards. So it's been alright, the casting front on them rockets. I'm a rocket man. You might have a fish on, you never know. The problem is with dropping your rods here is it's sandy, obviously. So you end up with quite a bit of sand on your gear, which I feel for Jay right now because he's got a lot of sand on his gear. So I would go over and help, but I think I'm best off leaving to it. Yeah. So yeah. Sweet, it doesn't matter, you'll learn about fishing, Sweet. This is why I quite like you being a mod, Sweet, because you're not into your fishing and you're really polite with people, Sweet. You know what I mean? You're good at modding. I've seen you on your other channel. You were modding on. So that's why I asked you to be a mod, Sweet. Because I'll tell you what, we're going to see if we've got a fresh rig. Now that'll do for this chuck, and then I'll see if I've got a fresh rig. I'm going to try getting a squid out. It's going to be hard because they're a bit frozen. No, they're not, they're alright. Show me my nose. Brown, mate. Solid brown. It's brown, David. Of course. It's massive, look at it, big Jewish thing. Oh. I want to pick up what? Sea weights, welcome in, Craig. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're well. Hope everybody in the chat's well. Because I'm a rocket man. Can't stop thinking about that now. We're basically going to predominantly fish with rocket reels now. Because I've had enough of fathoms. I keep getting in a mess. I'm seriously considering selling them now. So I just can't use them like I can the casting specials. So I mean, I can't use them like I can the rockets. And I'm not blaming the reel. Do you know what I mean? Don't ever think I'm accusing the reel of being in the wrong. It's me. I can't use them at the moment. It's really weird though how I was using them and now I can't use them. It's really throwing me out. It's because I've got used to the abus again, which I always was used to. Like when I was younger, I always used abus. Jay D said I should get abus, and I was like, no, I fancy some fathoms. Yeah, well, doesn't always work, does it? I haven't lost that bait in nearly, have I? So this is a lead weight. No, it's not. We've got the lead weight back. This place is a nightmare, man. Seriously. There's one of them. Oh no. That's my favourite one out of the two of them. Oh man. I've not seriously lost that, have I? It's one of these days, guys. Just gonna laugh about it. Where on earth is that one? Oh, I managed with the other one. Probably up here and being an idiot. No, it really isn't though, that's the thing. Okay, well we'll find that at some point. I've got another one. It's not the one I want though. I might have left it at home, but get the rod out, then I'll worry about it. Losing stuff left, right and centre. It's one of those places though, guys, I have to tell you. If you're going to lose gear, this is the beach for it. I'm going to try Craig from Sea Rates' way of doing a bait in a bit, but not this time. I'm going to get a fresh rig out. I'm going to fish 2 rigs today, so we've always got a baited rig. I'm going to get another smaller ray sort of style rig out in a minute, and we're going to get that one ready like Craig recommends, because his way is nice. I'm going to get this on quick and get it out there, and I'll show you on the next one. I might have to look at my rigs because I need a smallish hook for it. And this rig isn't that sexy anymore. This is a bit knackered, this rig, I must admit. So we're going to get this one out quick and we'll get a fresh rig out. Change them over. Left frills of the squid on and everything, but hey. And it's a sandy sort of area. We're not going to put this one out quite as far as that one. But this is the bait, guys, that I'm putting out. Alright, let's go. There we go, guys, let's get this out. It's going to be a little flick out because I want it in the gully. It's not a fast, you know, 60-yard chucks on that. Here we go. 2 rods out. Happy days. Let's go, champ. I hate that sound. I don't know why I said that. Let's go anyway. Right, mate. So there we go. Left hand rod's got a ray bait on. The right hand rod's got a double flapper, clip down flapper with ragworm on it. So there we go, guys. Bosh. And hopefully this is where we'll be all night. So, but I'm not staying live all night. I'm going to do the day. And then when Shane comes a bit later, I'm going to knock it off so I can socialise a bit, do you know what I mean? But then I might do a brief live tonight. Once we've done a bit of socialising, had a little chat and that, you know what I mean? You can't do it all live. Then I'll come back on maybe, we'll see what happens. Tea stuff out. $20 people, 19 likes. Thank you guys, really appreciate the love. So we've got Peter, Andrews, David. I'm not going to run for All Nature Boys. You've got welcome in, guys. I'm not going to run for everyone. There's quite a few people here. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Let's have it. Me and Jay D, and Shane is joining later. Actually, Shane invited me up, so I said to Jay I might as well grab him on the way through because I'm passing. So we grabbed Jay on the way through. Because why wouldn't you? I've got to drive past Jay anyway. So happy days. Yeah, the P don't ever works on this beach, that's right, I remember now. I did. Yeah, David's not feeling too good, guys. I was speaking to him. He's going to come down, but I don't know if he's going to. Come down, David, if you fancy. If not, mate, we'll go fishing sometime, David. We'll go to that beach that's more accessible for you, man, alright? Like we said last night, mate, alright? Paul Merritt, we're just my first cast on each rod, Paul. I came down, tried the fathoms again, 2 casts in, got in a bird's nest, put them away, got the rockets out, let's go. Stop mucking around with fathoms. Stick to the rocket, man. So on a serious note, guys, anybody in the chat, if you hear of any rockets going for sale, whether they be CS or CT rockets, I'm not really fussed. I'd rather have another pair of CTs. But if there's a pair of original CS's going, I'll take them. But I'd rather have non-mag version so I can do my own thing with them. I want a pair to do my own thing on. I'm glad I found that lead, but I don't know where my tool's gone. I'm not going to worry about it. It's not worth worrying about. Lovely. Flowers are lovely. Right. A couple of things out of this bag I need to get out before they get ruined, I forgot about. Get them out of there, for them puppies get wet. Wet rizzers don't work, do they? They can go in the box. Bosh. Panica, welcome in, sis. How's it going? To anyone that's wondering, that's not my sister. I just call her sis. It's just an ongoing thing, man. I met Panica and Sweet. Is your name Sweet again, or Miss Piggy? That's Miss Piggy. I met Panica and Miss Piggy on a war stream, watching a war stream like a year ago, 2 years ago. I know that's a bit morbid, guys, but that's where I see them. Yeah, we've been chatting ever since. Lovely people. So, and they're from the Netherlands. And Sweet said about she'd happily mod for me if I wanted, so I've made her a mod now. So she's a very good girl, Sweet, bless her. Don't know about her sister though. You got to watch Panica. She's a bit troubled out. The Panica is. I know you're harmless. That's why you're here. Hope you're well today, Kojak. Going back to Kojak. I hope you're good, brother. We're going to go on the sea weights at night. We're going to get them charged up, and we're going to do some of them spinny casts and daft spinny casts I've been doing. So let's go. JD's going for a cast. There's a big old amount of sea spray coming off the sea. The wind's changed direction a little bit as well. It's gone more westerly now. I did say that. That's why I set my bivvy up like I have. I listened to the weather and set it up accordingly. So try and keep everything out of sand. I forget about this. You get home and it's full of it. Bloody nightmare. I've already got tea bags. Nice cup of tea and a smoky. Tried working out where I put that tool. I swear I put it in with the bait. So I put everything in with the bait. I find the bait in if it was in the other bucket, but it wasn't when I took it down to the ocean there. I washed it before I came out, unless I left it at home. But the angle I'm set up, I can't unfortunately get JD in the shot as well. How I had it I was going to, but now I can't. So I did have it set up so I could kind of blast us both in the shot. But if he gets anything big, we'll run up to him, alright, with the cam. If we get any decent fish on. Here he comes, the famous JD's on his way back. Right, yeah, was there a fish on?
No, it just flew over.
Right, no damage on the sand, yeah?
I just went on the side, but I actually used my water to wash it all.
You didn't get it in, you just went on the side. Yeah, have you got a bag to do what I've done? Have you got a bungee? Because I might have a spare one.
Yeah, I've got.
I know a bag's good, but I always like to have it on the deck because the centre of gravity's lower, isn't it? That left-hand rod, I swear, has had a bit of a little twitch I've been looking at. Could be a race, that's a ray bait. Yeah, thanks for joining, guys. It's a bit shaky because the wind. I'm sorry about that.
It is a bit.
Can you see that on the screen when you're watching? I bet you can, can't you? There we go. That's going to be well awkward when I get a take, but hey ho, that's out the wind a bit for you guys. That's shaking around like a wrong one.
What?
They were shaking around. You know when the camera's shaking around, it's irritating me, man. That's probably because that little stick was up and it was out in the wind, so I just have to go back a little bit when I've lost a tool, Jay, you know, one of these? Wherever that one is. Oh no, not another one. No. No, Jay. Where's that one gone? Must be in the bucket. You know the ones with the little 2 spikes and
Oh, yeah.
not like the one you gave me, that one. The one with the 2 spikes on the little round disc.
Yeah.
I lost one of them. I've got one in the bucket. I swear the other one is, but
I've only got one rod at the moment.
you just got one out, yeah?
Yeah.
So you're not going to put 3 out now?
No, 2.
It's a bit rough for that, isn't it? There's quite a lot of current
If
there.
it was a bit calmer, I would have
There's a nice tow there though, isn't there?
Yeah.
Do you reckon it's high tide, like literally as we're getting it, it's just gone up? Is it like 1 o'clock high tide? So I don't know, is it? Is it peaked when we've been here? I think it's peaked whilst we've been here,
No
personally.
way.
Should I Degs?
Yeah.
Don't drink that, that's seawater. That'll make you sick, that one, doggy. It's amazing, there's a device that's in your hand.
I went up there for some rubbish. Fucking big piles of dog shit along
Is
the
there
beach.
really? What,
Yeah.
all along the beach?
Yeah.
That lady earlier, who's one down in front of me, was debating whether to or not, and I looked at her.
Yeah, there's no need for it, is there?
No, it should be an instantaneous thing. As soon as your dog poops, clean it up. Shouldn't be no questioning anything. It should be done.
Not being funny, they should be on the lead anyway.
They should be on these. I didn't think they were allowed on beaches, but is it a certain time of year you're allowed to let them off? But
They're allowed on.
I thought they changed that all across Dorset and all across West Sussex and all that. I thought that was Leeds full time. I thought. I mean, I'm not being a grouch, but some of the dogs just aren't controllable, are they? Like
that other place, car is out of control there.
my
isn't
old dog Ziggy, the border collie, he was a wild doggy, yeah. Look, in your stuff.
it? I don't know.
He was a wild doggy, my dog, but he'd do exactly what you told him when you told him, you know what I mean? If I went, come here, he'd come here. All these dogs have disobeyed. Look, they've got no control over that thing at all. Just does what he wants. I'm not anti-dog people, I've got to say this, but I am anti-dog owner.
Last night I had a couple. I pulled in my rig and I had to get the weed out the shop leader. Not.
Yeah, and they walk for your line. So hang on.
On this line now, you've got a dog off the lead.
They're chatting to each other, not paying attention. That's the problem. They don't look. It's not really their fault, and it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a tricky one. Because when they're chatting away,
Like I say, if I took our dogs down like where Michelle was, and I saw a load of anglers, I wouldn't let the dog run around the beach.
no, of course you wouldn't, because your dog's going to get spiked by a hook, and it's not going to be anybody's fault but your own. It isn't though, is it? It's not going to be anyone else's fault but your own when that dog gets a spike. But the thing is with the dog owner, they'll come straight to you and tell you it's your fault.
Yeah.
When actually, it's your fault. Because that dog's going wild over the beach.
Well, hopefully they're going to change the law anyway, because it's any dog should be under control.
Yeah.
They're going to bring out license.
Yeah, it's all this thing about picking on XL bullies and all that's wrong, mate, because the dog's not the problem, mate. The dog ain't the problem. It's the owner. You can have a dog the size of a human being, it still would be fine.
I had 2 dogs. I was walking Michelle's. I had 2 dogs come up, and the bloke says, I said, can you get your bloody dog on the lead? Yeah, mine's on the lead. And he says, they're extra close protection dogs.
Doesn't matter.
And I said, well, they're not very freaking well trained, are they? I said, you screaming and bawling.
Stroke that like button. Sweet.
What's that?
Sweet. Stroke that like button. Smash the like button, sweet. Not stroke it.
Stroke it.
Flick it.
Flick the button.
Flick that button. See, you started us off now, sweet. Stop it. Right, the right hand rod with the bigger bait, Jay, I put out, or the left hand rod was it? Left hand rod. I've stuck that out in the gully 60 yards out.
Yeah. I'm not
Just the
going,
other side of that foamy water.
yeah, I'm not going for big distances.
I am on one. I am on the worm one. I'm trying to get on the other side of that sandbank with some worms. Left hand rod. I swear I had something touching that left hand rod.
Oh, it's Jason in 420.
Oh, hi 420, welcome in. Yeah, he's here, man. He's
You
here.
alright, Jason? How you
Is your
doing,
name
buddy?
Jason, is it? I've got
Yeah.
to learn everyone's names eventually.
Yeah, he's one you'd like to. He goes your way.
What, are you Brighton way, Jason?
No, he's not, but he does fish there.
Oh, if 420 Fisherman fishes my sort of way, we'll look up sometime. With a name like that, mate, you'll be fine.
He's probably done more than you.
You'll be chilled. Yeah, Chitra, it's busy in here, man. It's good, man. I've got a nice little head of people coming now. It always sits around the sort of 15 to 25 now. Sort of people. Definitely always sits here a little bit. I've got a good little group of people that's hang around now. I could name like a good few people that are constantly here, mate. Jamie's one of them, hence why she became moderator. Obviously Kojak. You've got like Jay D's here with me. There's loads of them, man.
420 years.
Okay, yeah. I'll have to add him up on Facebook, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to add him up.
Yeah.
420, I'm going to add you up on Facebook, man. You're Alton way, are you? Fair enough. Well, I'm West Sussex, mate, Little Hampton way, and so you sounds like you've got options to fish all over the place. I'll have to give you a shout. Maybe come for session one day, man. I'll get your contact off Jay through Facebook and I'll give you a shout. You reckon we'd get on alright?
Oh, definitely, 100%. 100%.
Is this a non-boiling kettle or something? Has it got any water in it?
Have you lit it?
Has it got any water in it? It is boiling. It's just,
oh,
it's because the
you're
steam.
just ignoring it.
That's because the steam being blown away by the sea, by the wind. I've got to go with Andy Cole as well. I owe Andy Cole a trip, 100%.
Shane's had a fish with Jason.
You're definitely 420, no worries, man. We'll look that up sometime, 100%. I'm happy to travel as well, mate, you know what I'm saying? So I've made a really milky. Yeah. Yeah.
He's South Coast Tackle Tarts, but he's gone on his own.
South Coast Tackle Tarts?
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Yeah, he had a channel.
Oh, okay, he had a channel, a partner channel, right.
So he went his own way.
Yeah, fair enough, it happens, isn't it? That's why Matt and Dan never did it together, because that can happen, and like, it's not necessarily even a fallout or whatever, it's just, I don't like the idea of a joint channel, I really don't, I'll tell you.
Yeah, but you sort of like got to rely on each other then, to go out, and yeah, and sometimes you might want to go out.
Any advice on cooking skate? Not really, because I probably wouldn't keep one, but it is, skate, you got to cook this, the wings, innit? You got to prep the wings. You generally soak it for a couple of days in water, if I remember rightly, to get the ammonia out of it. And then you, I don't know, you oven bake it, I'd say, or grill it.
I wouldn't, no.
But I wouldn't bother,
No.
personally. But this is Obi in South Africa, you got to remember. They got some mad fish over there, and they sometimes take some mad ones. So I'm not knocking it. You can't knock it, man, because they do eat some different fish over there. But no, skate, I don't know, Obi, other than what I just said, mate. I would have said oven cooked, mate. The wings, skin them first, a bit of lemon, just, yeah, I'd oven cook them, mate. I know skate's popular in the fish and chip shop in England. Not so much these days, mind. I don't see it on the menu much, see it occasionally. Left hand rod's been getting tiny little, you know them little... And now I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. I think it's a 1-0 flapper or 1, I can't work it out. So you've got 1-0, I know the left hand one's a ray bait. That's a 2 or 3, it's too big, it's 2 or 3.
Both my codling I had from here, I didn't actually see the bite.
No, they're just on.
Yeah, just like
that could be a cod satter then.
One was a slack line and the other was...
Peter Andrews, welcome.
I wouldn't have seen the bite to save my life, it was just too rough.
They skate, you put on your feet and you play hockey. It had to be you, didn't it?
Alright, Project Marshfield, how you doing?
Skate has turned into a rich man's dish nowadays. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, because there's not as many left. When I was in the 80s and 90s, it used to be a riot like everywhere. Well, to eat. Not to catch.
It's such a shame, isn't it? Just the wings get really cut off, and I've seen quite.
Yeah, I think it's such a waste, Jay, because all you see is the wings cut off and there's a massive expanse of body left. I'd say only half of it gets eaten. It's disgusting, mate.
I love catching them because I love letting them swim.
Yeah, rays. Yeah, I've got to go proper skate fishing though, man.
Yeah, see them swim off. They're so graceful.
I want to go up to Scotland, you know, and hit that beach there where they have them off the rocks. They've been having them big this year, haven't they? Very big. common ones, isn't it, mainly over there. Yeah, no worries, Andy. You at work today, are you, mate? Or you shopping or something? Soul. Yeah, we'll get Soul. Soul's good, sweet. I call you sweet, but your name's Miss Piggy. I don't like it. Well, she changes her name all the time on YouTube. She like gets that. I don't know. She always does.
She's not from here, is she?
And she's Netherlands.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's I think this side of Amsterdam, and her sister's the other side of Amsterdam. So Pannika's her sister.
Yeah.
And she lives, I believe, the east side, and I believe Sweet lives the west side of Holland. I believe. I think that's right. Is that right, Sweet? Do you live the west side and your sister lives the east side of Holland? I think that's right.
Where Shane Summon's out, wasn't it? Who's out in Amsterdam?
Sweet's saying there's some good beaches not far from her. Just basically opposite over that sort of direction a bit, you know what I mean? Or over there, wherever it'll be, over that way, I don't know where it'll be. Yeah, freaky deaky Dutch, yeah. Yeah, they are crazy. But like someone said, Sweet, you even look Dutch. Someone said in Wallstream once you look Dutch, and you do look Dutch.
A good group they are.
How was your baits when you brought them in?
Huh?
How was your baits when you brought them in?
Not touched.
No, that's what I'm
There's
saying.
no crabs in.
That's what I'm saying, so I can sit on my baits. What about your worms? Did you try
Yeah,
worms?
that's what I'm saying. I had worm out.
What about, oh, you haven't tried anything else but worms?
Yeah, I've got sand eel now. Sand eel and worm.
Well, that's obviously what I'm going out when Shane gets here on the flapper rig. I'm going to put a sand eel wrap on the bottom,
We love a flapper.
and I'm going to put a worm on the top. That's one rod all day. Once Shane gets here, that's what one rod staying on for rays. Tiger feet? Who, me? Or Miss Piggy? I'm confused, David. Scooby, welcome in. Is Miss Piggy the mod on the wind-up? She loves it.
Well, Shane's itching to get down there, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to have a flapper, alright, Jetro. I had a flap earlier when I got here, mate.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I was going to have a row at some of the people. They were walking, stop. Well, I thought, yeah, just like move on, you know.
So I told them to piss off. Just stop laughing, mate. Fuck off. Language. Slipped out. I reckon that left rod's got some interest, mate. Because it keeps doing a little bobby thing. Different to the wave. There, that was out of sequence the wave. We'll have a look at that soon. What are you lot talking about? Sugarman Rodriguez fans. What? Is that a singer, is it? I'm lost. You lot are going to lose me tonight, I can see it. Or today, shall I say? I'm not staying on all night. I'm going to stay on live till Shane gets here or something like that, and then I'm going to go and socialise, and we might go live again afterwards. We'll see what happens. We might go live a bit later. I'd like to socialise though without having the live on. You don't fish properly when you're live either. Not as well, I tend not to. I tend to do it, like not pay as much attention.
I know well, I've seen that film, it's a good film actually.
I'm not into films.
Huh?
I'm not into films. I can't, believe it or not, I can't sit there for hours watching a film. I can sit there for hours watching a rod tip. I can't sit there for hours watching a film. I get bored. That kettle didn't boil very well. That's a lukewarm cup of tea. It ain't great. It's like the one my nan used to make me when I was a 5-year-old. Milky and cold. 26 likes, thanks guys. What is that? It's a coalfish, isn't it? Looks like a cold coalie.
Yeah. I've caught one of them, I think.
Yeah, I've had a few of them off Brighton Pier, Brighton Marina years ago. You
You
bite.
can turn around and there's something there.
What a water? Right in your ear. I fancy a job on the deadliest catch, yeah. I'd Jetro, I would work on the deadliest catch. I'd love to, mate. Have you seen how much you earn a year? Like,
Yeah,
when I first started watching it, they used to take like 30k the crew hands, and then it was 60k like a few years later. They're taking like 120 grand a year now.
Right, Winchy? Yeah, but it's bloody hard.
The
work.
chances of coming home slim to none, but
Yeah.
you get 120 grand for it if you make it.
Yeah, but look at the temperatures they're out here.
Yeah, I could live with that. I'd love it. I'm a cold person, mate. I can't deal with hot. I say that, but I'm not a seasick person, but I've seen them films, mate. I'd be seasick on them boats, mate.
You alright, Paul Merritt? Oh, we look forward to that, mate.
Are you coming down?
Yeah, brilliant.
Come on, Mr. Merritt.
The myth, the
Well,
family.
Shane can inform you precisely where we are, mate, I'm sure. So you're not searching, mate.
Oh, if he's coming down, we'll have like...
Left hand rod, I'm sure I've got a fish on that, you know, but...
They could go in the other bay, whatever, or...
Yeah, Paul's fishing as well. They could go this side or that side, maybe. Shane doesn't mind either of them, he said, does he? That's why I thought Shane might fish over that groin that way, because the wind direction might make...
He said that one fishes quite well as well.
That might make sense to him anyway, because obviously the wind direction... I'm not going to tell him what to do, mate, it's his day, but it might make sense when you fish because the wind. You can fish over the top of the lake, can you? That's how my mate sets up. He'll be on this side of the beach and fish over that side of the groin.
Yeah.
Because the toe's normally like that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I say. When I fishing up there, when I had my first codling with Jay D, I was like that side of the groin. When we went down like the following week with Shane,
Yeah.
I said to Jamie, which side do you want to go? I fished this side.
Uh-huh.
I fished this side, that I did. Then we went down the following week, and Shane was already set up in the middle. And I said to Jamie, which side do you want to go? He said, oh, I want to go up the far end. I said, you sure?
Yeah.
And so I went obviously where I was like that side, and there I caught my codling again.
I know, you're just a codling master.
Yeah, but there wasn't anything else caught like for a while.
I know. I know you smashed it, as always. That's really awkward.
Yeah, it's hard though.
Got the clickers on and a bit loose for entertainment if we get a big one, mate. Looks at it. I wonder if I can move this over and it won't get bivvy in the way. If I get it just right. You've got to get that bivvy out of the way because it really focuses the camera really bad. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to give myself a bit of chance of getting out when I get a fish on. But I don't want the bivvy in the way because it's horrid. And that's some advice from someone on here before. I think it was Brighton and or someone was moaning about it. But I took it on the chin and learned from it. That's what it's all about. Just out of shot that bivvy is, it's spot on. It's not focusing on it at all, that's good. It means I can get past the rod without kicking past the stand. Alright.
Perfect, really, isn't it?
What a little setup.
No, this.
Oh, I love this place, mate. Honestly, I feel like I'm at home when I come here. I've only been here 3 times. I seriously am tempted to hit this for Christmas morning. I really am. Imagine that Christmas morning.
It'd be lovely down here, wouldn't it?
Leave mine at about 5.
Yeah.
4 in the morning, something like that. And get here. Just come the night before, innit? Let's just be honest. Just come the night before.
Shane's so lucky to have all this, though, isn't it?
I need a big bait 20 yards out, there's a gully. Well, I've got a big bait on, probably encroaching onto the other side of the gully, David. I'm probably just on the far side of it, so calm down, darling. I know there's a gully and I can see where it is, and it's where I'll cast. It's a bit further than 20 yards, mate, I know there's one closer in as well. Roughly the end of the, just past the end of the sticks, there's like a double gully, I know there is. But David, we're here for hours, don't panic. Don't panic. Plus I've got some multipliers designed for casting and I want to put one out there, mate. So if I can get it the other side of the sandbank, it's equally as sexy, David, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Probably better. That's more likely to get something decent out there, I reckon, right out. But the big baits are going in, David. I want rays, mate. They're rays are more likely to be in close, I reckon. I'm thinking the bass will be on the other side of that sandbar, though. Personally. Yeah.
I think they're in there.
You reckon they're in here? They could be in here.
Gully.
They could be in here. But they'll take that bait for the rays, so that's why I'm not worried.
The gully with the rays, the cod.
You reckon they'll be in the gully? It depends on the day, doesn't it? You never know. Fish go all over the place, don't they? You just never know. It's like when I'm in the kayak, sometimes you see a load over the sandy area, sometimes you don't, you know what I mean? The bass sometimes feed in the sandy areas, don't they, for the worms, so it's a tricky one, you know? But they want to drop a weed, is it?
No, just like little scratching little bits.
Don't worry about them.
Don't worry about it. I was hoping that, you know, there wasn't going to be any tools there.
Why did your rod go? It just got blew over.
Yeah, probably. Me not taking a notice.
It's because you're not used to setting it up with
I
it.
just looked over and I thought, hang on, I've got no rods.
It's also because you're probably not used to setting it up with the short, different stance. I find I've got to put the front legs longer than the back, so it sort of leans back on itself and it's much more stable. Because that's the thing, isn't it? You've reduced the footprint of it. It's probably because of that you're not used to it.
I might even shorten them a little bit more. Yeah.
Sits nice though now, doesn't it? Sits
Well,
right.
better, yeah.
It sits right now. It was well splayed out before.
Yeah.
I like the design of that one, the way they've done it. It's quite a good design, isn't it?
It's
The way they've done
to,
that spreader bar.
Similar design to that anyway, isn't it? Just the spreader bar's different.
It's just higher up and shorter. The whole thing's shorter. And it just folds upwards when it gets done with. It's tiny. It's a good stand now, mate. Should be. I didn't need to buy that one, but it matches the kit. It all sits nice as well with the rods like just on the jack wrap. You know what I mean? It's like, so it's not scratching your blanket and all that. It's like, it sits just lovely, mate. It really does. But it is made for surf. It's a tournament surf stand made for the tournament surf rod, and that's what they are. So it's made for it, isn't it? Need to work nice. Bit of a tackle tight, isn't it? Oh, mate, the chat's gone mental. Right, sorry, I'm Rinchy. Welcome in if you just joined. I've missed those of chat. Sorry. Shane's just leaving.
Yeah, cool.
What reels have we got on? Let's see. Well, the Fathoms were on Jetro, but we've now got the Rockets. Because I'm the Rocket Man. Swedish Rockets, not Chinese tat. Anyone want to buy some Chinese tat? There's nothing wrong with the Fathoms. It's a user error, I'm pretty sure, but it isn't a user error because I can nearly empty the spool on these, so it isn't, is it? Let's be honest.
But if you ain't getting on with them.
No, I'm not getting on with them. Joe, you felt that reel out of set up, and as far as you were concerned, it's how you set it up. So,
but if it's like say,
they're too heavy.
You're doing everything possible to set them up.
I need to try 9-ounce lead on them.
Yeah,
I really do.
But if you're getting bird's nests like that and it's winding you up,
what's the point? It's going to ruin my life. It's going to ruin my life and all my enjoyment of fishing. Every time I come fishing, it blows up on me. I'm not going to enjoy it at all. You're right. At all.
Well, so it just says like 2 occasions now. Yeah, identical thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's getting boring. Yeah, Jamie, once you start stalking you, you're done, Winchy, that's it. She won't stop.
What? She's stalking.
Yeah. Jetro, yeah, they are nice, mate. They're, I don't know what age ones they are because I'm having trouble identifying the code on the bottom, so I think they're a bit newer than the originals, to be honest, because the codes on the originals were quite apparent what they meant on the foot of the reel. These ones are a little different. So I don't know, they might be maybe an Australian import or something. I don't know if they're different countries' numbers I'm looking at. Because I can't make sense of the numbers on the feet, and they're matching numbers, so I can't make sense of it. So they're definitely a matching year, a matching pair. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to pay attention. Everyone doesn't speak, but I'll explain, yeah? My sister has sort of told me off about this, yeah? She says I miss comments and stuff, yeah? The chat disappears within about 2 seconds of the message coming up. So I've got my phone, and the chat sits there disappearing until I swipe the screen, yeah? And then the chat comes back. But sometimes, if you haven't done it for a while, the chat doesn't automatically come up. So I'll be sitting here thinking no one's talking, but I've got to swipe my screen, and then it will come back. So that's the explanation, guys. If I don't see your messages for a while, that's why, because I can't even tell I've had one.
Yeah, David, Paul said about they've been converted like that to mags. The person couldn't control them.
Couldn't control them, fella. The person who had them, the original owner, bought them and used them about 8 times over 20 years or however long he had them for, from brand new. And he obviously stuck the mags on them to try and make them slower. Still didn't get on with them, but I'm not surprised the way they had them all set up. You know, absolutely, not just the way they were installed, but the way they were set up was wrong. And basically then sold them to the chap I bought them off of, who blew them up on his first cast and put them in a drawer. So yeah, they're basically brand new Abbey rockets from like 20 odd years ago, brand new pretty much. So that grease in that video on the short I put up was factory grease. So
and
you look,
tell, 'cause they don't use that grease anymore.
they don't use that grease, no. Exactly, yeah. It's so bronzy coloured grease, and it's like just that brown grease. It's factory grease, man. And it was dabbed exactly where the factory put it and all the time. It was factory set up, mate, how it was. So yeah, guys, I'm loving these reels, as you can tell. And I want another pair. Yeah, they're the rare earth magnet. They're Rocket Reel skinnies, Rocket Reel skinny monomags. And the lovely man from Rocket Reel, the grub screw on one of them was already rounded off. So I sent him a message this morning, and he's sending me 4 replacements and a proper Allen key out free of charge. So what a legend. So Rocket Reel company, you're getting my business big time.
David, they take a lot of beating actually, because they were back in the day the ultimate reel.
But they were the one everyone wanted. I wanted them, but I never got them because I couldn't afford the more expensive option, and 2, I wanted level 1.
They were expensive.
They were, and I wanted level 1 for most of my fishing because I was using them on the boat as well. And then we started taking the level 1s out of all our reels, and they used to go super fast, but we did convert most of our reels back in the day from level 1s. Because they were cheaper, weren't they? Level 1s used to be like a third cheaper than a non-level. It never made any sense to me back in the day.
So glad you got them.
I'm glad you passed me the link. I probably would have found them, because once you search for them properly you could find them on Facebook, but it was a hard thing to find. Just put Abu 6.5 rocket in, it came up.
Was really interesting.
They were, but they kept lowballing them at like 150 quid for the pair and 200 quid for the pair, and he held on. He said he reduced them to 275 at one point, and people were taking the right mick out of him. So he said he stuck to his gun and stuck at 300. So I stuck 320 in his hand because he dropped them off.
All day long, all day long.
100%. You get 300 quid each for them.
I think
you can't, but you could if you wanted them. Someone who wants them would pay it.
I think he's more pleased that they've gone to you and you're actually using them.
I should have messaged him actually, telling him I was live. Yeah, we used to knock the level 1s out of the 6.5s. I had a Rocket Pro mag back in the day, but it was a level 1 Pro mag. So I knocked off Malcolm down at Tropicana, that is now for Little Hampton Angling, used to stock so much Abu that he used to have all the spare bars to go across and all the spare bits in stock. So he used to just take it out and go and get the bits and put the bar in. Jobs are good uns, you know what I mean? We used to use them like that, and I used to take all the brakes out and all that malarkey. But I've got no brakes on these at the moment, and I can do a cast without the mag on if I want, so I need to get some more bearings, obviously. They're not fast enough. They ain't, honestly. I've got no blocks in, and I took the mag off half on one end.
I think it's time because you really get used to them. You put some Mavic 9s in it, then.
Fly, mate, won't it?
Oh, it's gonna be.
I need some lighter line. I need lighter line already, guys. I'm emptying the spool of £18, so I've only got like a little bit of line on there, being £18.
You would have to put your brake blocks on just for the apex to get used to it.
No, I go straight in full mag. You don't need the blocks. That's the thing. That's the whole point, man. The mags. I've got the mag so close now, Jay, without it touching, that it's so slow. It's not, but it is. It feels fast still when you pull it out, but it's slow compared to when you let it off. It just shows how much faster this is compared to the Fathom. But it keeps up with it. So. What nicknames? What about the nicknames, Sweet? I must be a brown nose. Yeah, I am. Absolutely. It's well brown. Golden brown. I'm not going to start singing on the channel. I can't anyway. Jay, can I get in there a minute?
Yeah. I want to go and check.
I need to get another gas on. I can't do that. 26 likes, 24 people. Come on, guys. Love it. Oh, fresh gas. He fired straight up. I've got to remember not to tip sand wall into the kettle off the bottom of the bottle. It's really easy to do. I'm still not sure if we've had something rattling on that left rod. I should have looked really, but oh, David. Wait till Jay comes back over and I'll ask. Jay's not over here at the moment. Give him 5 minutes. Give Jay 5-10 minutes. I'll answer that question, David. But I can't see why not, mate. That'd be amazing. I'll have to give you some. I ain't got any money. I'll have to pay you something. Hello, Fishing California. How's it going, man? Yeah, Project Marsfield. I want to get some original 525 Americans, whether they be mags or super mags. I want to get the American versions because I've got a Chinese one, a 525 Mag 3, and that's alright. But I'd like to get some originals. I'd change the Fathoms to some of them. If anybody's got, I tell you what, if any had some of them and they want to change some casting specials for a matching pair of 525s of some description, Americans, get in touch. So I'd happily do an exchange as long as they were tidy. My reels have been about 10 sessions, one of them, and about 5 the other, so they're brand new. Bless Jay, he hasn't bought a shelter and it's a bit smizzly, it is a bit wet. I've got to keep an eye on the camera actually, because that could be getting water on the screen. Bear with me, I'm going to give it a wipe. I do that every now and then because you've got smizzle, drizzly stuff, so I might as well keep the lens clean. We're going to have a rechuck. I'm going to get this kettle on, we're going to get this tea started and we're going to have a rechuck. Good dog, you did as you're told, well done. Sabzilla. Yeah, I know, Project. They're the best ones, mate, them American-made pins. They're the kiddies to have, mate, 100%. There was 5 or 6 for sale on Facebook Marketplace recently. But they were all different. If there'd have been a matching pair, and he didn't want a lot of money for all of them, 50 quid each or 200 quid for the lot. If he had have had a matching pair in that whole package, I'd have taken them, but unfortunately there wasn't. I hope you're all having a lovely Saturday, whatever you're up to. I'm obviously having a lovely Saturday. Out here with my buddies, Shane's on his way. Got my guys in the chat, so Project Marshall, thank you very much. Parent duties, mate. I'll be on live for a couple more hours at least, so we'll probably just go into dark on live and then I'll stop for a bit and have a social and then I'll get back. I might come back on really later. So let me get this tea put in and we'll have a reach up. I've got sugar all down the side of my cup, it looks like sand. Just had a relaxing dip. Nice. Come on, Jetro. Likewise. Get on it. I'd like to know where that baiting tool went, though, I have to say. I didn't drop it, that's the crazy thing. So I'll obviously do the right hand rod first because it's ragworm. And then we'll get a fresh rig out for the other one, ready for the night. I found my baiting tool. It was inside my worm bag for some reason. Oh, I was nearly smoking on camera then. I never like that, so let's not do that. Nice. Let's put a rag over there. Just want to bait up most of it, I think. Put a rag over there. There we go, let's get another rig out ready for the ray rod. That's gone to the right, just how I wanted it to. I wanted to get out of the way a little bit, so the next one on the left hand rod, it goes straight out more, rather than towards Jay a bit, so. Happy days, I'm enjoying that orbital thing. I've just got to get the hang of it, but it's really easy to do compared to a pendulum, so. And I've been smashing it out there with that cast, so happy days. I'm doing the orbital cast from now on, guys. It's controlled, very controlled. No need for that pendulum stuff, swinging it back and forth. That one round and round makes sense to me. Once you get that dialed, I reckon I'll be able to launch it. Yeah, I like that circular cast, mate. I used the mag as well. I took some mag off in the air as well. It wasn't a crazy cast, but it was a controlled cast, and it went about 90 yards, 100 yards, something like that. It was enough. It's probably just on the sandbank that's out there. The left hand rod, we're going to get another rig out now. Let's find a rig for that. And a nice rig wallet. Let's have a look, see what we got here. We need a ray rig. Preferably on a splashdown. I don't actually know if I've got one of them set up at the moment and the size I want it. So I might have to use a normal pulley, but that'll be alright. Might have to go standard pulley rig for a change. But I'm not lobbing it out far, so it don't matter. And I've got a no, that's a nice small pulley, isn't it? But no, that's a flapper. That's good. So I didn't come prepared for this. I should have had a ray rig made up. It's a single hook. That would do. Don't need a flapper the way a pennel the way I'm doing it. Which one's a small hook out in? Let's have a look. Right, I'm going to go 2-0. I'm going to go 2-0, and I'm not going to bother putting a pennel on it. I'm going to try fixing the bait on there without nicely, you know. Let's have a go. I'm going to go with another one of Andy Cole's leads for a minute. In the heavier variety, in the gully. So that being a 6.5 ounce. I've also got sea weights leads here for night time. But the shorter distance rod, believe it or not, I'm putting on a heavier lead because I'm fishing into the gully that David was banging on about. It's a bit further than 20 yards, I've got to say. A little bit, not a lot, but... Shane should be here any minute. Well, thanks for joining, guys. 28 people, 30 likes. You guys are awesome. Thanks very much. Yeah, sorry, where's George? Sorry, man. Hello, George. Welcome in, man. People understand, sweet. Don't panic. They understand I'm busy. I'm getting a rig out, sweet. I'm trying to get hooks and stuff sorted out. So I'll be a couple of minutes and I'll be with you. Sorry about that. Well, I'm going to go with a single hook because rays don't really need a rays don't necessarily need a pennel. They can actually be a hindrance at times when ray fishing. So I'm going to go with a it's a clipped up single. It's like a pulley. It's a pulley. It's not a pennel though. It's just a pulley. Single hook pulley, which I don't normally do, but this has got ray written all over it, this rig, so we're going to do it. And it's even got a bait stop on it, so that's going to stop. I remember putting them on there. I was clever about that because I planned on doing this, so happy days. We put a bait stop on the rig when I made it, so it can take a single sandil or single squid bait tied up nicely. So this is the one I was wanting to use, so happy days. Where did the other half of squid go? I've lost half a bit of squid. Come on, man. It's going to be one of those sessions, isn't it? I've lost half a bit of squid. How can you lose half a bit of squid? Doesn't seem possible, but hang on. It's not in there. I'm losing a lot of stuff today. Yeah, just there you go. Go on, have that. No. Shh. No. Go on. Out. No. Hooks. There's hooks over here. Right, so we're going to go with Craig's way. You can see Rates are laying this up. I'm going to gently wrap up the Mackie. Let's just show you what I'm doing. Hey guys, I've had a shave. Right, so we're going to gently wrap up the mackerel here, just lightly like that. Yeah? And then we're going to get our hook. And we're not going to nick it in. We're going to put it down like that. Yeah, it's a bit tricky. We're going to put it down like that, yeah? Just like that, there. Like so, yeah? We're going to get our piece of squid. And we're going to lay it on top like that. So the hook's now confined inside. Whoa! You're going to drop your elastic, and it makes it really awkward when you drop your elastic, I have to tell you. If you don't know about fishing. And then we're going to wrap that around that. I'm going backwards than I normally would because I dropped the elastic. And make sure that's sitting up right. The mackerel doesn't squeeze out the end. This would normally be on a pennel, but I'm trying it single. And we'll get the hook right. I'm going to tie down the hook a couple of times, hopefully stop it shifting out. I'm going to tie it tight round the line, and this time I'm actually going to tie it off, which I never bother doing. Oh, for God's sake, I'm going to drop my elastic and make even more mess. I've tied that off this time. So the bait stop's right next to it. I'm going to pull it off here really gently. I'm going to pull the bait stop down to it. And I can't believe that's not going to catch a ray, basically. I mean, you don't need a pennel, look, there you go. Nice, clean. Craig, if you're watching, mate, you're the man, that's the way. Someone gives you advice, and you know they know what they're doing, listen to them, yeah? Right, let's get that one out. Let's go. I'll do that again in a bit and I'll show you better. We'll do it on a pennel next time. I'll alternate between a pennel and this rig on that rod, and then on the other rod we'll go flapper. And I've got to put a mackerel bait out as well at some point, a big one. Little jacket on, a bit more misty out here. Just a little flick out into David's hole. That's what David told me to put it, so we call it David's hole. I thought I'd do the spinny thing because it makes it all so smooth. I'm not trying to cast to the moon. Jacobine, welcome in. Andrew, welcome in. Sloth, everyone who's just joined, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Yeah, that left-hand rod, I'm not chucking it out far, guys, so if you think I've done a rubbish little short cast, it's because I've done it on purpose, yeah? Because I want it close in, because that's the gully there. There's like 2 gullies in this beach, and this one's a shore dump gully, and it's right, I should be in it, so I'm in it. It's probably twice the length out of the wooden pillars, so I'm going to experiment with a cast all night. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the other rig, which he's going to get, in the bin because it's knackered, and set a fresh one up. No, it's not knackered at all. If I was to change the hook, it would be fine. I might just do that. I might change the snood or the hook. Let's see what it's like. So we go. The reason I had a bucket of water is to wash all this off. So I like a bucket of water over here. So is that a fresh bait on both rods? It is, isn't it? Yeah. But my last bait hasn't been touched. So when Shane gets here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that rig I've just put out for sand eel, I think, double sand eels. And the other one that I've got here, I'm going to put bigger baits on and alternate between the two. Well, thanks for joining. Sorry if I've missed anyone, I've been a bit busy, haven't I? Yeah, that's no good anymore, that one. That's dead, mate, that rig.
Dead.
Wow, I could re-snood it, but let me see what's in the box. I think it's a massive one in the box. That's the problem with the dirty. I've got a mackerel one in the box set up. Mackerel bait one, I don't want to use that right now. I might put a mackerel bait out later. I need to find something suitable for rays, but I don't think I've got anything made suitable for rays, do you know what I mean? I might have to make one up. Well, just
use
adapt.
anyone for rays though, can't you?
What?
You can use anything for rays.
Yeah, it's the size of the hook though, isn't it? I'll put a small hook out now, a single hook with
What size hook do you want?
I've got hooks, man. I'm just thinking just might as well tie some freshies on this, but re-snood this. I could probably get away with re-snooding this, it's long enough, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Just re-tie to this snood. There's nothing actually wrong with the rig, it's just the hooks. If I get rid of that manky bit of line there and tie that on, that's still plenty, isn't it? Jay, do you think?
Yeah.
That's still enough, isn't it? If I was to cut that bit off and start again with this rig, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking, mate. That's what I'm even going to save that bit of tube.
Well, that's a good thing with, that's why we keep on saying, like the pulley panels and all that. It's quite good because if you have to change your hook, you can. If you got a clip down on that, it's a bit awkward.
Yeah.
So you've got to
Well, you just start from, yeah, you've got to have a load of snoods made up and tie them on as you want
sorry
them.
if you've got a flapper, but if you want a clip
So I can save that bit of tube and chop them two dirty bits off the end, you know? Squiggly bit of line there, right there. Get rid of that and we'll go again with this rig because there's nothing wrong with the body in that, mate.
No.
The body's absolutely mint. I just want to redo the hooks. It's quite a heavy line.
Lasts quite long, as long as you're not on rocky ground. And
Well,
all
I
that.
am, but I don't get in that much trouble with my snoods and that. It's weird. Where I normally fish, I really am in rocky ground.
Yeah.
I don't have that trouble on the rig. It's weird. I use quite heavy lines though. I use like 100-pound body
Yeah.
because I fish that ground, and I use 80 to 60-pound hook links, depending. 40 if it's bass fishing, but every time I move to 40 for bass fishing, I catch a conger and get snapped up. So I kind of start. What are we thinking then for rays? I'm thinking the pennel rig here, right? On one rod.
Yeah.
What's the go-to size for rays? Like a 2.0. 2.0 be alright, isn't it?
Yeah, 2.0, yeah.
It's a perfect ray size, isn't it? And what about the pennel rig? Put like a little, same again.
Can do.
Like a little 2.0 one of them, bent back.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Shit, nice, wasn't it? Get away from them people. They've got hooks and bait. Fishing frustration, welcome in, man.
You alright, JC? How you doing, buddy?
Welcome in anyone who's just joined. Once again, I'm in a daydream mode, not paying any attention. Do apologise for that.
I've got a whole squid out.
Have you?
Yeah, give it a go.
I've got cocktail on one, so squid mackie wrap at the moment, and I've got worm on the other. Once Shane comes, one of these two rigs on the left-hand rod's going to be either sand eel or sand eel and wraps, and the other one's going to be fishing baits, big baits.
I reckon we're going to hit the race when it starts.
I do. That's what I'm thinking, Joe. Look, one of them there. This here. Got road written all over, isn't it? So for messing around. I need to say something else. Stop me still. I've only got to get like 3 turns on this because it's a heavy line.
That looks like Shane, doesn't it?
I'm going to start casting a bit more consistently now. I've been a bit lazy till now, guys. I'm going to get on it now. And I've got to stop using things to pull knots, and I've got a proper decent knot puller now. That actually fits stuff. Oh, I forgot to ask Jay about kebabbage. David, if you're still there, mate, I forgot to ask. I'm sorry. I'll ask him in a minute. But we just re-snooded a rig, guys, so I've got a smaller pennel set up on it. So I'm using quite small baits on the pennel rig. At the moment, so... basically just tied this up for the rays to put like a small bait onto, like a small wrapped bait. So we get one wrapped up now, ready. A bit of weed on the line. Look. Interesting. Mr. Fishingdorsetlive here. We're going to have it. Right. Get yourself sorted, get this bait on. Get that. I'm going to re-chuck both rods in a minute. I'm going to keep chucking baits quite quickly tonight. So I've got plenty of baits here today. I'm going to fish into the. We're going to stay live for a bit. I'm not going to go to Shane's here straight away. And we'll see if we can get your fish. I can't work out if I had a bite on that rod a minute ago, you know. It went a bit crazy for a second. Curbside, hello everyone that's just joined. Let's get his bait sorted. I keep doing my typical ADHD, going from one thing to another. Need to stop it. Oh nice, Shane set up nice and close, so we're all nice and tight tonight, I like that. It'll be a nice evening, because Shane's right in the middle of me and Jay, and we're going to have a nice chat tonight. It's going to be a lovely evening tonight, because we can social around Shane's bivvy, see everyone's rods. Happy days, well done Shane for setting up there buddy, great idea, perfect. We can have a nice social tonight, we are. I'm really looking forward to this. Really am. It's going to be a great evening, guys. This is how Craig from Sea Weights has explained to me to do this. I'm sorry Craig if I've shown people, but I'm sorry mate. But I'm not showing them everything, I'm just going to show you the finished article. This is a pulley panel but on a surf style pulley, a bit different to normal. Kind of gone alright, but it's still alright. It's a little bit wonky in places, but that's the bait, guys. Looks lovely, doesn't it? A little bit of a blonde moment. I've shortened the wrong, well, now I've shortened the hook links. Now I've got to shorten the, obviously I've got to shorten the body as well a little bit to get it to clip up properly. I forgot about that. Bear with. I'm going to re-chuck this straight away because I am over to the left a bit. I've got to make sure I get my rod more to the right. Now Shane's in. Retie the body on a little bit shorter and it'll work. Don't need a long pulley on the sand bed anyway when I'm fishing. That does it, we'll check. I swear every time I put something down I can't find it again. I'm having a mare, guys. That's nice and tight. Let's get some nail snippers. They're the best thing for cutting line with, isn't they? I'll see if that works now, eh? Yeah, that works. So I just need to find, I've got some little loops here somewhere from the rest, but I'll take them off because they're really annoying. Let's get them out. I'm just going to go and say hello to Shane, guys. See you in a second. I'll go and say hello. We'll bring you over in a minute. Say hello. Here we go, guys. I've said hello to Shane. I had to do that quick. So I've got my bucket of water under my tripod here, guys. Sorry I've been away. I've got my bucket of water under my tripod here, right? Oh, thanks, Fishing Frustration. So yeah, I've got a bucket of water so I can put my rig in it and stuff to desand it. But I appreciate you hanging on, guys. Sorry I haven't been here. I was just going to say hello. Shane said he'll pop over in a minute. He's just setting up. And he'll come over and say hello to the fans. Because you all know Shane as well, so I should imagine you all do anyway. I don't know if my old man's been in here today. Has Dad been in here today at all? Kojak? Sorry I haven't been about. Getting a lot of wind bites. It's going to happen at dark. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stay live into dark for like probably an hour, and then I'm going to cool it for a bit, and then we'll come live again after. because I want to social with the lads. I'm sure you guys appreciate that. And it's not the same, you can't, you know what I mean? So I'm going to go off live and then we'll come back on a bit later. I just think it's you know, I've come down to see Shane and that, so it's only fair we have a social for a bit. But yeah, we're going to stay live until dark, just into dark. I'll save all my batteries then for when I go live a bit later. We'll do one later this evening before I go home. I'll do an hour or so we can do a bit of sea weights casting and stuff. But I'll do a sea weights cast before. Oh, seriously, Kojak, mate. Oh man, you are the man. Thank you very much. Jay would really appreciate that, I'm sure, as well. Wow. How do I comment? I don't think you can you? No, don't start deleting people's comments. I was going to put some explosions myself. Can we have some explosions, please, in the house? I'm going to go and tell him. Let's go over there, come on. We'll go and tell him ourselves. I don't think he's on the live watching. There's Shane Fishingdorsetlive getting ready. He's not feeling too well, we'll leave him alone. We're going to go and tell Jay D.
What?
You'll get in touch with Craig at Seaways.
Oh, thank you very much, Kojak. Thank you very much, Craig. Well done. Brilliant.
He's stoked.
Oh, look at that. Oh, please fix. Oh, can't wait to use them. Oh,
there you go. He's just, thanks, Kojak, you're a star. Legend, mate, legendary. Here we go. We told him personally. JD's got a sea weights package from Kojak. Come on. Sorry about the walking, guys. Oh, it's not too far. There we go, only about 55-60 yards apart, me and Jay, so it's not too bad. Whew. Shane's in the middle of us, so happy days. Kojak, you're a legend, man. Thank you very much. We appreciate that, man. Yeah, it's a lovely beach, Kojak. It's beautiful, mate. It's a bit sandy, mind. It gets in absolutely everywhere. Mate, I can't believe it. That's so generous of you. JD is a legend, so thanks for that. I was actually going to speak to Craig about something myself, so thank you for that. Thank you, man. Absolute star. Oh. So hopefully we get something soon, because it's getting to the time. Shane said he's got my sand eels, so he managed to pick me up some sand eels. Because I can't get them around my way, not without going quite far out of the way. So I'm going to have a cake to celebrate. To celebrate the dono. Come on. You get the tip lights on the next cast. Just Mr. Kipling's, nothing special. No, sweet, no. Nice bit of cake, mate. Just little slices, you know. I actually forgot to talk about David. If he's still there, I still haven't asked him, mate. Give us a chance and I will. Sweet, you're terrible. This is a fishing channel, right? I don't know what you're insinuating. I haven't got a clue. What is this lady talking about, guys? Anyway, what's everyone doing today anyway? I know you're nice, Miss Piggy, I know. What's everyone doing today anyway? Anyone doing anything nice? You know what I mean? Let's have a Q&A quick. Let's have a Q&A session for an hour or half hour. What's everyone doing? Come on, I'll start it. Ask some questions. Seriously, do a Q&A for half hour. Go on, go. There's Shane Fishingdorsetlive. So, how's you? You're not feeling great, Shane, you say?
Nah, still feeling poo, mate.
Well, you're here, mate. There's a seat there if you'd like to perch, mate. I use that as a guest seat, that box. It's not just a big box, mate.
Yeah, I'll put one more out for now. See how it settles.
Have you got a cup?
I've got flask ball.
You alright?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You good? I'll have made you a brew if you need one. Sounds like you're good. JD's good. He's got water and that. He said not to worry because he's got it also.
Very bassy, mate.
It does look bassy. Why is he called Lips?
Who's that, David?
That's Miss Piggy.
Bad sausage and chips, David.
No, it's Miss Piggy. Who's no, the mod who's... Kojak, was that a question to me? Because I do tie my own two hook flappers. If that was a question to me, Kojak, yes. I use the little Cox and Roll springs, and I put one of them up the top with a cascade swivel in the middle, and I use a imp at the bottom instead of just a normal sort of release, because I think the imp gives definitely 100% on that rig, and that was Jay D's advice. I was going to go with just like a lead or something with a clip built in, and Jay D said it's more reliable with an imp, so I listened. So, and I haven't had an issue since. So that's my answer to that one, mate. I forgot about that. We did question. I just said do Q&As. You'll be fishing by 6 this evening. Go on, mate. That's why you asked about the lips. Why is it called Lips?
You boys had a fish yet?
No. David Hayes, by the way, Haynes, did you see he offered to bring a kebab down when he comes
Yeah, I
down?
saw that. Yeah, bad sausage and chips.
I haven't asked JD yet, though. I need to ask him. You fancy it, do you? You actually want some, yeah?
If he's
Yeah.
coming down.
Well, he says he is.
Well, let's see if he does.
You can't promise a kebab and not come, though.
Let's see if he's a man
David,
of
are
his
you
kebab.
there? Are you there? Have you baked yourself out?
Don't watch the message, really. I can't find the message now.
Because it sounds like Shane's up for it. I'd be up for it. Jay, I'm sure, would be up for it. So, if you're there, oh, he is there. No, you've gone home. Oh, mush. Why did you come down then?
He's only 2 minutes away.
I didn't see you.
He's winding you up, mate. He'd never come down here with sausage and chips.
No, no, he's threatening.
Selfish, mate. That's what he is.
Threatening to bring a kebab down. He was.
Selfish.
Threatening.
We're out entertaining him.
No, he's not good. He's pretty poor the last couple of days, and he's bless him.
He calls us names.
He's not feeling good, is he? Bless him.
And where is he?
Don't pick on him. It's not nice.
Let us down.
No, I'm going to go and fish up the road with him one day, though, to where he can fish.
Yeah, we'll fish where he is.
We'll fish where he is soon. I said I'll come up in the next couple of weeks, maybe after Christmas or something.
If we fish outside his front door, he might come out.
He's just the capability of getting down in it with all the gear arms. I didn't realise how bad his legs are, bless him. So I threatened to carry it all down for him. I said I'd even carry him down, do you know what I mean? And he wouldn't have it. I said I'll carry you down. Stick you on my shoulder and carry you down, like, you know what I mean? Ship, you're not open yet, calm down. There you go, ship is not open yet. I'll tell you, if you're coming down, David,
Yeah,
you're
they
going
are.
to...
Chippy's open at the top of here.
David, if you are coming down and you're going to a chippy, I'd rather have chippy, mate, than kebab. If you are being serious. I have got munchies with, so it's not life or death, mate. Oh, right and rod, which is now the bigger bait. And I whacked out distance because nothing's happened in the gully close in. You seen that stupid orbital thing I'm doing, but it's really working for
I
me,
see
Shane.
it do it.
Yeah, but earlier on I did it and I nearly emptied the spool. I was like really close to emptying the spool out. I was like, wow, that's a good 150.
Straight.
No, I was earlier, but since like, I'll be paranoid now. But I've made sure that right hand rod's like going past that groin that way,
Yeah.
and this left hand rod's sort of that way. So I've made sure, like, and Jay will do the same one, and you'll be straight out. So we're all cushy, mate. I'm glad you set up there. I'm glad you set up there, fella.
I went like that, and I didn't even guess it.
Where did Car Kid go? Who's Car Kid?
Oh, what do I do?
Sweet dog turds and chips. Well, yeah, that's something. I'd rather have a bit of fish, but personally,
I'd rather have a fish.
I'd rather have a small bit of cod or sour, medium cod and chips. I'm not a massive sausage man. Is this in boiled or? No. He wants to make a barrier next to it. What do you reckon then? About an hour's time when it gets dark?
Yeah, as soon as it starts getting dark.
What's the reports been saying recently? Dark.
Pretty sweet, mate.
Dark, yeah, pretty
It's very
sweet.
good.
Yeah. In the dark though, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I meant, not what's been caught. When? It's been about dark, it normally is down here, isn't it? Any time now then, isn't it? That's why I've got to stay live into dark, and then I'll call it about half hour after dark or something.
I'll get an anchovy out in a minute on a pulley panel.
You got some anchovies, did you? I'll nick them, can I get them things in a minute?
Yeah, I've got sandwich.
Nice one. What do I eat for them?
Nothing.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Seriously?
Put some back with you.
Got you some mackerel.
There you go.
I've got you plenty of mackerel up in the
Mackerel
van.
charger.
It's up in the van.
Oh, was it?
It's up in the van in the cool box with loads of freeze blocks on top of it, so it stays frozen, mate. Because you want it, obviously, for the boat to take it or something like that, do you?
For boat and shore.
Yeah. And you just can't get no Joey's for love no money, no? Yeah.
I said, yeah, look.
I said 12, but I think there's 16 in this thing.
Yeah, I expect to go down to Southampton.
I think I put 16 in there or something like that, mate.
Alright, yeah, I won't just get the air.
Are you on the smart tip or not?
Huh? No,
No.
I've got fixed tonight.
No, I was going to say it's too windy, isn't it? You're getting, that's why I asked you on the smart one.
Yeah, it's just taking your time, isn't it?
What, them 525s?
Yeah.
Americans. They're 525 Mag 2s, mate. They're American, or Super Mags.
Yeah,
they're American ones. They're beautiful.
15s
They're
as well.
beautiful. Yeah, these ones are going, mate. Mine, I'm done. I'm done with them fathoms. Or I've got to do something to get used to them.
Yeah.
One or the other. It seems like when I put a bait on though, Jay, this is the thing. I think I'm casting a lead and it ain't heavy enough, mate. Again, that was the problem, I think. If I'd have put the
You've got to set the patterns up. They're very temperamental.
If I'd have put a 200 gram lead on that, I bet it wouldn't have happened. It was because I'm trying to cast a 6 ounce lead at pace, and it ain't going to work, is
I
it?
took mine. Might happen. I'd rather use my old 7HT.
Have you gone back to your 7HT?
Yeah, both of them.
Have you? Well, I'm happy with the rockets, and to be honest, why bother with anything else if you're happy with it, innit? Just keep on the maintenance, mate. They never need to worry, will I?
I was watching it live all the way down.
You weren't.
You wouldn't lie about fish.
You was listening, see. I hope everyone's right in the chat though. Sorry for missing people. I'm kind of chatting here. Andy Cole, welcome back, man.
I thought that. Do you know what? I thought that earlier.
No, because I saw it on
My kettle isn't boiling tonight, guys. It's really weird. Shane, can I just get you to nip up a minute and just grab the bits out of here?
It's not the only one I've seen.
That's it, mate. You sit back down now, buddy. still looks quite light on the camera, but it's actually getting quite dark, guys. Everyone always says that on their lives, though, don't they? It's amazing how these modern cameras pick up light better than the human eye now. Much better. It's a very bassy evening, though, I've got to say. Very bassy indeed. And Paul Merritt's coming down as well, so that's nice. I'm going to meet Paul Merritt first time tonight as well, so that's good. Nice little social going on down here tonight. Lovely jubbly. We just got to remember to cast nice now, Shane. Otherwise I'll be going over the top of him. Now I've just got to keep an eye on where I'm casting now, 100%. The left hand one's got worm on it, the right hand one's got a bigger bait on it. Yeah, it does look proper Shirley, you're right, sweet corn kid. Yeah, not enough. No, Andy, no fish yet, mate. Not enough for your dinner's never good. I was going to try something else tonight with my torch. I bought my old tripod with me, guys. I just realised I haven't actually bought what I needed to bring, a screw to screw that bit to that bit, but I wonder if I can make it work. I'm going to put my torch on a tripod tonight. It might be a bit different, it might be on the handle of a tripod. That would work. Let's try. I'm going to put it on a short tripod I used to use for the camera. I was going to try and use it for the rods eventually, to light the rods up, rather than putting it on the rod rest. I don't see why I can't do that with it, to be honest. I'm going to stick the torch on that. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try setting the torch up differently tonight. Thinking how I can go about this. We're going to try something different with the torch for the rods, guys. Let's have a go. Let's see what we can do. I reckon that'll work quite well if that works. I'll just knock that up, look, there you go. I just knocked this concoction up with the torch on the end, look. We're going to try that on the rods. So it can be, I like the way it's at the side rather than on the rod wrist. So we're going to give that a bash tonight. I'm not going to turn it on yet, but I reckon that's going to be about it over there. It'll be out your way as well. I'm going to try that tonight. I'm sick of my light situation. I'll see if I can make it a little bit better. I went to you in Kent, are you? I'm going to have a biscuit. Hobnob. It always gets me a bite of hobnob. Don't know why. I do like a hobnob biscuit. Funny what? Oh, you have, Stu. What you got, mate? 4 whiting. Yeah, I had whiting as well the other night, Andy. That's all I had. One after the other. I'm glad I never invited you because I was tempted to invite her, but I thought it's probably going to be a whiting fest anyway. So we're going to have to go out soon, Andy, alright? I've got your number now. I'll come over to you one evening, mate. I like that beach over there. Maybe over the holiday period, if you're off and free for our session, mate, I'm well up for it. What have you got then, Stu? What you got, a zippy? Have you got yourself a nice zippy by any chance, mate? Because I know I would. If I hadn't have bought my day with rods, I'd probably get a zippy. Or I don't need it right now, so. Fireblade GT, oh nice Century Fireblade. Lovely. Lovely rod, man. Is that the standard carbon tip one, isn't it? Or is it a hybrid tip? I can't remember. You finished work? Nice. SK, welcome in. I'm not really chucking all the time because the baits are coming in quite well, so. There's not much point in keep rechucking when they're coming in good. I hope I put the sea rates torch in the box actually. Sure did. Yeah, boy. Let's get a head torch out. Got the sea weights torch out. It's nearly that time, guys. I've got all the sea weights with me tonight as well, so we can have a play with different colours. That's why I want to go back live later when it's properly dark later, because I'll come on and do a little mess around with the sea weights. We'll have a little play later. I don't know what time Jay wants to stay till tonight, but I don't think he really cares, to be honest. I get that feeling with Jay that he's pretty open to that. Well, Jay's got the smart tips on and looks like the wind's getting them. See that he's got a bite. Is that a bite, Jay? Oh, I'm going to get the fixed ones out. I was going to go smart, but no, that ain't happening. I don't like the disco. This is the joy of these smart tips, guys, these tips. I can just change the tip over to a solid green instead of having a flashy smart one. Literally with the space of 2 seconds and screwing it on. And it's done. Very, very good, I have to say. We're going to do the worm bait now, so I'm going to get a smart light ready. Not smart light, a normal one. See that, dog? I'll use this live bait. Can you go away, mate? Where's your owner? Because they need putting on a lead. Watch the hooks, dog. Watch out, doggy. There's hooks there. Watch out, doggy. There's probably a hook there, mate. There's hooks around here, sir. There's hooks lying. There's hooks about, by the way.
There's what?
Hooks, mate. I'm fishing. You might want, you know, there's hooks.
Come
so
on.
it does cost about £5 if they swallow one. I'll let you know that, by the way. Not by me. Have you got a lead, sir? It looks like it needs to go on a lead, sir. It's going around everyone's bivvy, sir. If it comes back over here, sir, it'll be bait, sir.
Come here.
Sir, have you got a lead?
Teddy.
Put it on a lead.
Come on.
Sorry, guys, I'm just having a go at the gentleman. You wouldn't know if it's having a poo, sir. It's not on a lead.
This way. Come on.
Put it on a lead, please. sorry about that, guys. As you can tell, I ain't putting up with dogs in my bivvy. You know what I mean? So I do apologise about that, but I ain't putting up with it. I need to keep control of their dogs really badly. Because they're going to get hooked up into a hook soon, and they're going to try and blame us, and I'm not paying no vet's bill. That's my disclaimer to them every time. It costs £5 grand, I ain't paying it. And I know it costs £5 grand because a dog swallowed a nail years ago on a job we were doing where the lads didn't pick the nails up. And it cost my old boss £5 grand to have that removed, so it's probably more like 10 grand now to have it removed. That was like 20 years ago. So I'm only trying to advise them. After that, it's up to them, isn't it? Basically, the long and the short of it. Keep your dog under control, and if you can't, put it on a lead. I'm not going to keep ranting on about dogs, because I sound really anti-dog. I'm not anti-dog, I'm anti-dog owner. Got to get sea weights on this. It's getting dark now, isn't it? The rod tip light on before I forget. I'm going to get all, I've got sea weights on this today, we'll use that one all the other days or so. Use that one for now. Right, and guys, there's that one out. Sorry I haven't been here, I've been talking to Shane. Whoa, I've missed loads. Like and subscribe, pretty nice one, thank you. Gavin, Nick the fish. We haven't had no fish yet, by the way. We're going to get them soon, I reckon. I've got some sand deals off Shane. Sandy sand deals at that. Yeah, I saw you had trouble going live, Stu. I think I was fishing that night, wasn't I? And I looked at it, your replay of it, it did look like you're having trouble, mate. Happens sometimes, buddy. I have that trouble at Rustington and that sometimes, mate. We're going to go double sand deal now on this rig. There any bubbers? We're going to go double. And it's a single hook rig that's made for the sand deal, so that's panned out nicely, hence why I needed the sand deal to bait up. This rig's made for it. We're going to put a sea weights on this one. I'm not sure what colour to go with, I haven't decided yet. I'm threading one of these up the hook, and I'm going to strap one of them to the hook, to that one. I'm not taking any heads or tails off, I'm leaving them as they are. Whoa. If you hear me do that, it's because there's a dog, yeah? I'm going to growl at them from now on. I'm going to strap the other sandal to that sandal. And that's it. That's all it's getting. No wrapper, squid, nothing. That's all she wrote. This is my ray bait tonight, guys. Maybe I'll put a wrap on it occasionally, maybe I won't. But this is it. I'll show you. A bit messy, that one, and bosh, that'll do. I'm going to get sea weights on here. I think I want to try the pink. We'll bend the spikes quick. About there. Yeah, that is good. Yeah, that works good as well. Happy days. Right there, put a scratch in it. Okay, that's that one. We'll be in a minute, guys. Get this one out. I caught that cast caught on my jacket, by the way. I keep having trouble with this jacket, so I need to take it off because I keep having trouble with the cast, the line catching on the arm of the jacket. It's got like a Velcro pad and it keeps hooking over it and casting. It's doing nothing. So that's coming off. This looks orange, but it's actually pink. I think it's pink over orange or something. I can't remember what Craig said now. A bit like a rave. Go on, remember the tip line. I don't really think that does much for it, to be honest. It's better on the rod rest, isn't it? Leave it there. Better with that light on the rod rest, if you ask me. We'll leave it there for a minute. Thanks for hanging on, guys. I don't know what the time is now. It's about 6 o'clock. Got something like half 5. It's not even half 5. That's right. I'll stay live for a bit more, guys, and then we'll call it. We'll do about another hour. We'll do another hour, alright? Or just under, something like that. I'll choose it in a bit. Let's see what happens. I hope that rod didn't go overboard. I seem to be able to point that cast wherever I want it to go. It's really weird. That cast is the one for me because I seem to be able to get it where I want it every time. Really strange. Bloody lukewarm tea. Yeah. I'm liking them sea weights, I'm not going to lie. Oh, the ones we've got here that glow in the dark properly, an orange. You've got an orange, we'll bend that one out. Oh, that's the other one, I think that's it. I think they all glow in the dark, some more than others, some are daytime. Some are daytime ones, but they still glow. Let's have a look. Some are just better at night and some are better in the day, you know. So we'll go with them for a minute. Them two glow up. They all glow up, but what I'm saying is Craig's put a special coating on them. That some work better in the day and some are more for night. But they're both for night, if you know what I mean. You get me. I'm sure you get me. I don't get myself sometimes. So. You chill. What are you trying to set up here, guys? Truth, mate. What are you not playing at? I don't need women right now anyway, I have to tell you. I'm good right now. I'm quite happy fishing at this current time of life. Right, so we've got another sea weights lead bent out ready. You have to bend them out yourself, a bit like Andy Cole's. I like the fact that Craig does that, so you can bend them out yourself. Because I bend them probably a lot higher than most would. I don't like a lot of spike out. That's lovely. We'll go a bit lower on this one, see what the difference is. Bending the lead up, guys, I'll be there in a sec. Yeah, that one's nice as well, so they're all good. I bent that one so it's longer spikes, shorter spikes than the other one. We're just going to play about with them till we find a happy medium on them. A happy day, there we go, guys. You've got to get the other rig back and get a bait on it. You know that old saying, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. It's a bit like the light on the rods, isn't it? There's nothing wrong with how I normally do it. I changed it up and I wasn't happy with it. Now I like it again, see? Don't change things if you're happy. Answer to everything, isn't it? That's better. You can see all the eyes light up now. What's that, Nick? The rockets, mate. Yeah, catch you later, Stu, mate. Sorry I've missed everyone. I've been a bit busy. I'm not going to lie, I've been a bit daydreamy today. That's life. Gonna get the kettle on. Still haven't gone to get that rod to get the. I was saying gonna get that rig. Went over there and done the light instead. Such nonsense. Oh, has that got a bite on that left hand rod? It's the worm bait, isn't it? If I remember right, I can't remember what was on it now. No, that's the bay rig, the left hand rod. That's getting a bite, that is. Bait's actually still alright, we're going to change it anyway. I'm going to muck around and put the second hand baits out tonight. We'll change the lead over as well to sea lead to sea weights. We're going to go all sea weights at dark. I'm using 4 leads tonight. No, I'm not, I'm using 3 because I've only got 1 flapper out at the moment. Mm. 24 people still here, thanks very much guys, I hope everyone's good. Appreciate you hanging on, I've not been very active with you guys, I apologise for that. I'm normally pretty good, you know that, I've just been a bit busy tonight. Busy doing nothing, but seems busy. Keep getting very confused where I'm putting stuff, I have to tell you. Because I'm not doing my normal routine with this box, I might have to move it back in a minute. To change my routine up a little bit. Oh, there's my missing bit of squid from earlier. Ah, dear me. Definitely one of those days. You just got to laugh about it. Nice bit of mackerel for the squid wrap. We're alternating what baits we're using that rod, so make a nice squid wrap up. I want to pre-make it. I'm not going to do it on the hook this time. I'm just going to do it now. Just ready. So I can't. I'm just going to do it the old school way tonight.
Paul. It's Paul.
It's Mr. Merritt.
Yeah, mate.
Hello, fella.
Alright.
So I've got dirty hands.
It don't matter. Don't matter, does it?
How you doing, Mr. Merritt?
Not bad, yeah?
Not bad. Paul Merritt's turned up, guys.
Oh, he's like.
Yeah, I am. I'm not going to be for long. I'm going to call it off in a minute. I called it off in about, I was going to give it 20 minutes, but if you're staying around for a bit, I'll call it off, man. We'll have a social, innit? Give them 10. Guys, I'll give the live another 15 minutes, alright? And then I'm going to call it for the evening. So, Mr. Merritt's here. I've never met him, so. I'll be with you in a sec, Paul. Give us a sec, mate. Let me get this one.
You said about it last night, you've really gone off. You might have trapped him again. Oh, the fang that, yeah?
Lovely.
I love the boat one. I still watch the boat one. I love that boat one. Yeah, I know. I text you, didn't I? I text you when I said, yeah, I'll sit and shake, don't worry. But as soon as I turn the table, it's fine. Yeah. Like that. People I've only seen the £16 a day an hour.
Oh, nice to meet you, Paul.
Yeah, and you.
How you doing? All right?
Good.
I'll leave it live for 5 minutes. I'll people say goodbye, and then we'll come back to the live later. Because I want to social, you know, and it's not social with you guys, is it? No, not very social.
Yeah, I'll share the live back for you, go back later.
Yeah, nice. I'll do it a bit later. I'll do it with, like, whatever. I don't know when Jay wants to go tonight. I don't even bothered, so it's going to be potentially later anyway, so. I'm just going to speak to the guys on the live. I'll call it and we'll come back later. Right, guys, I'm going to call this off, man, because I've got Paul Merritt's turned up. I'm here to see Shane and Jay D, and obviously sitting on a live isn't very sociable, so I'm going to say goodbye for now. But as Shane says, we'll get back on it a bit later when it's properly dark, and we'll do some sea weights casting and all that whilst we're at it. We might have one rod in and just try some casts for 10 minutes, you know. So I'm going to say goodbye, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the likes. I'll catch you all later. See you later, guys.